Hey Aquarius, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. If you have Capricorn in your chart or you're messing with a Capricorn, dealing with a Capricorn in some type of way, check out their reading. They're getting the extended this week. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email is down below, which has changed. That is the best way to get in contact with me. Other than that, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I got a new deck, so I'll be pulling a card out of that deck today for you. Super cute. Of course, we're seeing that the romance angels are stepping up to show out. First card that came out was to keep an open mind in reference to relationships and those that are coming towards you. You might have dealt with some deception previously. You might have dealt with some deception previously. It could be either baby daddy, baby mama, whatever. You could have children with this person, and that's what I'm seeing in reference to the cards that came out for the romance angels. But I guess we'll see how the energy plays out. This is the new deck that I was telling you about. It's the Sacred Destiny Oracle from Denise Lynn. So we'll see what messages do we have for Aquarius. They're brand new, so, and I've shuffled them like crazy, and they still come out like that. So we'll see. If you're currently in a relationship, there's certain things that you need to pay attention to, especially, there could be, for some of you, finding out, that someone has deceived you in some type of way, maybe had a baby on you. That's something else that I do see. But that all plays in part of your own situation. Now, the card from Sacred Destiny Oracle, what came out was Inner Peace. Super cute card. It reminds me you could be dealing with a Pisces, since I see the two fishies. But we're going to read you the passage so we can start off the reading with it. Alright. North Star. Just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You are a teacher, a steward, a guardian, and a healer. A true healer. Own these gifts. Come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as a stepping stone for others to reach their dreams. If you have been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. I actually read the wrong passage, but so I'm going to read you the right one, but I guess that first message was for someone, because I actually, that's another card. But this is Inner Peace. All right, ready? Inner Peace, for those of you who needed to hear that first message, then most definitely it was supposed to be said. This Inner Peace card, it has to do, inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life. Spend time in nature and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. A lot of you need to take up some meditation. Taking time for yourself as well is very crucial. Just being at peace, being okay with letting things flow, you know, emotions, letting things just play out the way that they need to play out, because soon enough, after some time has passed, you're going to be in a space where you're like, well, I'll be damned. That definitely did happen for a reason. So this is the Halloween Oracle from Stacey DeMarco. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Keep hearing twins for some reason. The owl spirit for you. Wise seeing and wise action. Okay. I take this several different ways that we can take it, right? But the way that I see it in your reading right now is what it's more of playing in the cut, like being in the cut and keeping to yourself and letting things play out, being very wise, because you're gonna oversee things and you're gonna make your decision based on the things, what you see, your actions, your intuition, and just playing the cut, because you're too smart to just react off of something that you don't know fully off of. Like, you don't fully know the details. So you need to play the cut. That's what I'm sensing right now, and that's what I'm feeling. You want to make sure that you just let things play out the way that they need to play out, and then make your decision. In the recent past, what has Aquarius dealt with? Recent past for Aquarius. This is a time for you to be very vigilant. Recent past, darkest fears, something coming to light, something that you probably didn't want to happen did happen. Unfortunately, you kind of put the energy out into the world. For some of you, you fear something so much that sometimes it becomes a reality, because you're emanating that energy out into the universe. Okay, but we can clarify. Also, some sleepless nights, not dealing with some anxiety for some of you, your hormones acting up, maybe having some nightmares, something that failed. Presently, what I see is share the love. Friends and family are very important to you right now. You could, your circle could be very tight where you have two close friends, These are the people that you confide in. Or it could be 3 siblings. Could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, or a mix, whatever the case may be. In the future, what I see is the embrace. You're going to be at the end of a cycle and desirable outcomes. Why is the darkest fears here as far as the recent past for Aquarius? So definitely some of you could have had a miscarriage in the past, especially coupled with this Queen of Pentacles, because this is my motherly card. When I see the deepest fears, it could be connected to, losing something, a miscarriage of some sort. Other than that, if you didn't deal with that, I apologize if you did. And I know it's something really, really tough to deal with. Other than that, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's like some of you dealt with someone who was a habitual cheater, someone who couldn't keep it to themselves and was out of control, maybe promiscuity. Sorry, not funny about what I'm talking about is how I said it. All right, some of you could have dealt with maybe someone who had a little bit of a psychopath energy to them. Why share the love here? Consulting with friends and family in reference to the hard times that you've been through, trying to get some type of I can see the word in Spanish. It's like consejo. It's like advice. There you go. Helping you out, people helping you out through this tough time because of what you dealt with in the past. Right now, friends and family are very important to you, and they're helping you see that you still have 2 cups behind you, even though 3 have spilt in before you, like in front of you. You're missing something here, and you have to be grateful for what you've been through and what lessons it will teach you. Um, because you definitely could be dealing with some type of loss of some sort, a separation, a divorce, something that saddened you. Um, some of you could be feeling a bit of despair or regret. Why is the embrace here? Yep. High Priestess. In the future, some of you are going to end a cycle and be single and just do you, you know. February could be significant. January, March, September. 2 kids could be significant if you have them or not. And kids as far as pets as well. I feel that some of you have dealt with someone who, you know, deceived you in some type of way. They deceived you. They wore a false mask. They weren't fully honest with you. Okay. How do they view whoever Aquarius is dealing with? How do they view them? I see you guys ending out a cycle in the future. Definitely with the High Priestess being here, listening to your intuition that, you know, you only deserve the best, and that should definitely be what you're going after. We have to have a certain standard. They have a lot of sexual energy towards you. They, especially with the sacral chakra being here. Their feelings or emotions towards you, they're waiting. They're waiting around for you or waiting for some type of move. I feel that some of them are going to come back eventually. The way that they want to move forward with you, they're not sure at this time. They're trying to weigh their options, and they're trying to like almost keep their head above water here. Any hidden factors that you need to know is about being patient with yourself and being patient with the process so that things can move forward for you. I think that a lot of you need to put your foot down in a situation and handle it accordingly. All right. The advice here is to work towards your money. You know, there's a new beginning here. You need to get a sense of inspiration. Maybe start new projects or start a new business. Something that inspires you to make some type of action. During the springtime or in a couple weeks, you might come up with some type of game plan. As far as an outcome, what I have is the awareness card. It's the Magician card. It's using every fucking tool you got in your bag and using it to your benefit, right? So you are the one who can create, who has the skill to manifest exactly how you want your life to go. If something's not right, you change it. If something's not working for you, you let it go. You turn your back on it. You do what you have to do. You're working towards your happiness. You're working towards your enlightenment. You're not putting up with someone who doesn't value you or chooses you or doesn't fill your cup. Bottom of the deck is the love begins. Okay? And I take this more as, and I see 3 1s, so if you've been seeing 1 1 1, I also see 2s. So if you see 2 2 2, a lot of 1s on the board. And I think you're in the precipice of starting something brand new that has to deal with you, Aquarius. It's you having inner peace that, you know what, you go to sleep alone, but you go to sleep like a baby's ass, like just nice and fresh, and you ain't worried about nothing. You're not worried about somebody being two-faced towards you or being anything towards you because you're not putting up with it anymore. You know your value. You know your worth. So it's about seeing, wise action, wise seeing, and doing what you have to do accordingly for yourself. I do think that someone is going to come back around and try to swindle you, or like talk to you about things. And I think you need to listen to your intuition. I think in the future you are going to listen to your intuition. Some of you will cut it off. Some of you are going to be like, you know what, this is the end of the line. I'm all set. You know, I can't get past certain things, or I have gotten past certain things. It's just that I shouldn't have let you get away with it. Female or male, it doesn't matter. All right. I know we share a special bond. It could be as far as pets or children, but at the same token, I value myself, and I know I can provide for, you know, my kids, and do what I have to do if you do have kids. There's a lot of sexual chemistry here between you and them. That's probably something that you do miss, or something that's on your mind. You need to also pay attention to the things that are concrete in your life right now, that are good and worth you living, and the good things that are still around for you. You know, just because one thing didn't work out, or it didn't work out the way that you wanted to, doesn't mean that you bypass everything else. Most definitely. And I think that Love Begins card is more for you, that you're starting to fill up your own cup. That is pure intentions towards yourself, creativity, compassion, just having an overwhelming feeling for yourself. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Who else I got up in here? I have everybody, actually. I have Wands. I have Swords. Well, sometimes I see blue as Swords. But yeah. Do you. Keep going. Keep an open mind to new love as well. New love could be coming your way. As far as the Love Begins, someone could have sparked your interest, coming together with someone and being able to equally match each other's energy and feel each other emotionally, which is really beautiful. Okay? Could be same sex, doesn't have to be. But I see equal give and take in this Love Begins card, if there is someone new that's coming your way. All right? Let go of maybe the deception that you did deal with, and someone that treated you with that mask on and not fully diving into it. Inner peace is yours. I love you guys. Talk to you guys next week.